Jeez. Here we go. What's good? What's good? It's your boy DJ Cree back with another video. Y'all know what time it is. It's that time of year where the Diddy stuff is gonna take full center. It's gonna be full stage and center. You know what I'm saying? And just from what's already going on, man, it's a lot already being covered. Ain't no way in the world I'm gonna be able to make 20 videos. So we gonna get into this Diddy situation, man. This Diddy, hey man, Diddy is a full time freakazoid. Diddy is a full time freakazoid, dog. And y'all already know what time it is. We gonna go through each of these Diddy results, these Diddy accusations, and we gonna go in. Here we go. All right, here we go. It says former hotel security guard says Diddy tried to offer him a stack of cash to keep quiet about the video of him beating Cassie, but he denied it. Oh, this to me, this is the pinnacle of insane. Just everything is insane right now. Um, it says, according to Israel Flores, the 2016 incident began when he received a call about a distressed woman on the sixth floor. After checking the security cameras, he saw Diddy pacing back and forth in the hallway. When he arrived on the sixth floor, he claims he found Cassie on the ground and Diddy wearing only a towel. He told them they needed to take the dispute to their room, and he informed them a vase they had broken would be charged. At that point, he alleged Cassie requested her phone and bag so she could leave, but Diddy refused to let her go. Later, he claims Diddy summoned him and offered a stack of cash in exchange for his silence, but he declined. Later, he returned to remind Diddy of the hotel's rules. He says Diddy questioned him about whether he had been recording and snatched his phone. Flores says he pinned Diddy to the wall and explained that he only had his phone to take pictures of the broken vase for an incident report, but admitted to recording the footage to show his wife at home, and says he returned to work 2 days later. The footage was gone. Oh my God. This is insane, man. This is insane. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. This is part of that Hollywood ritual stuff where you have to be embarrassed. I don't know what it is about Hollywood and these entertainment creative fields where embarrassment is what you have to do to get to that next level of corruptness. I guess you can't change the stripes of a tiger. You know what I'm saying? This is Diddy's daughters left the courtroom as the male stripper detailed having sex with Cassie as Diddy masturbated. Man, this is crazy. Here we go. It says, okay, this is so sad. This is from Neighborhood Talk. It says a lot of people took to social media to express their concerns about Sean Combs' kids being present in court on Monday, specifically his daughters. While they obviously want to support their father, it seems that the testimonies may be a lot to hear. And I'm just gonna keep it real before I even read the rest of this. I'm gonna give some thoughts, man, because this is crazy. I will say this. Um, These are his daughters. I think they're all grown now. I'm not too sure, but I know the twins graduated this year. So that probably puts them at either 17 or 18, somewhere around there. Unless they, graduated early. But I will say, uh, that's tough on anybody. They want to support their dad. Their dad is their dad. They take the good, the bad, the ugly, and I'm pretty sure they're not um, immune or unknowledgeable about the things that went on in this time frame. And I just think they are in support of their dad, but at the same time, I think this is very, very disturbing that the daughters have to witness this, even if they're supporting their dad or not. Um, Honestly, if I was Diddy, I would tell them, if that was my daughters, I'd be like, I'd be like, My sons, I'd be like, yeah, 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 y'all, come on. But I like, this is not the time and place for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because even after this, you got to think about the mental strain it's gonna put on his daughters in the long run for having something like this out in the open. People gonna make fun of you because of what your dad doing or who your dad is or whatever. Then on top of that, you like handcuffed, you in jail. So especially with younger females, I don't think it's a good time to for them to be in the courtroom like that. But I'm pretty sure he would rather have family around him at this point than anything else. But I'm gonna continue reading this. It says, according to CNN, as the paid male stripper Daniel Phillip gave a very explicit testimony detailing Combs masturbating as he watched Cassie and him have sex. That's what in the world is going on? Let's see. Combs' daughter stood up and left the courtroom. Now it says daughter like one, like it's one. I don't know if it mean daughters. It say they came back. Who wrote this, man? I hate reading stuff that people wrote that can't write. It says they came back for a brief time as more sexual details were shared. One of the sons also put his arm around his grandmother as the testimony continued. However, the family did seemingly turn to watch the video of Combs dragging and attacking Cassie. Oh, again, man. You know, I don't know how did he explain that video to like his children, and especially his daughters. I don't know how he did it. I I'd assume it was a lot of crying, a lot of I'm sorry's, or I was a bad person. I'm assuming that's what it was because ain't nowhere in the world I'd be sitting here explaining to my daughters how in a video how I beat up some woman. Oh my god, come on, yo. Oh my god. Everybody make mistakes though, but oh my god, man. And I'm gonna be honest, social media is roasting Diddy. Uh they are roasting Diddy for having his daughters there. But again, these these are, you know, teenage daughters, but they're still, I think 8, 17, 18, 19, whatever. Not sure how old the youngest is or the I don't know. But I know they're around that age. I know they're teenagers, you know. But I, social media has a funny way of they have no problem with putting Diddy's business out here, but then when the girls want to support Diddy, they get mad about it. I mean, what do you expect? You know, these girls love their dad still. You know, which says a lot about, you know, the work he put into his family. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of, you know, young girls, when they find out this stuff, they don't want nothing to do with their father. So it says a lot about the work he did put in after he, I guess, right his wrongs, or as stuff was coming out, he admitted to some of the stuff. So that can be said. But just the fact that Diddy would be sitting there watching his girl get pounded. That's Diddy is a one of a kind Hollywood. You can always tell a Hollywood dude. Hollywood dude don't even care. Yeah, they on that. Diddy and Adam 22 need to form a record label. Diddy and Adam 22, man, y'all form a record label. Stop playing. All right. And here we go. It says Diddy's daughters, Jesse, Delita, and Chance, spotted leaving court after the first day of the father's, you know what, sex trafficking trial. Here we go.
You guys really sat through that whole case and kept your spirits high. I really like that for y'all.
Oh my God.
Right?
Who is that?
Keep your spirits up, y'all.
That sounds like Jason Lee.
You're doing great.
Oh my God.
And y'all are eating it. Y'all look good.
He said
Y'all are
eating it.
beautiful. Keep smiling. Keep your spirits
How
up.
you guys feeling?
How to go today?
Step to the side, please.
They did their thing. And then they,
Congratulations to NYU, Chad. Give us a little space. Give us a little space. Give us a little space.
This is wild.
Step to the side. Excuse me. Watch out. Watch out. Give us a little space, please. Come on, give us a little space.
All right. And again, this is the daughters walking, I guess, from the first day of court. They love their daddy. You can tell they love their daddy. There's no, I would never diss that part of it, because that's their, but you know, again, would I want my daughters to know every single crazy, wild sexual thing I did? Absolutely not. But it's really not too many places to hide. Not too many places to hide when it comes to this. Again, Diddy had to do some work into you know, revealing his truths to his daughters. And yeah, like I said, that is commendable. No matter what crazy sexual freaky thing he done did, even, you know, the abuse with Cassie, it's still commendable, you know what I'm saying, for a man to reveal his truths and still have his family stick beside him. Because at the end of the day, that's all you really want, you know, when you have nobody else. And that's really all you got, you know what I'm saying? Let me, and this one is even wilder. I'm gonna read this. This is nuts. It says the male escort claims Cassie is the one who initiated the urination act. She told me to do it. So if she tell you to jump off a bridge, are you gonna jump off a bridge? Okay, let's read this. Okay, it says question: what if any bodily fluids other than ejaculate do you remember there being in these rooms? Mr. Donaldson, objection. The court, just on leading grounds. Mr. Donaldson, yes, judge. The court, that's overruled. Then the answer is here you go. He says, so Cassie was actually the one that asked me to urinate on her. Oh, God dang. What the? They had just come out of the room, and she asked me if I had ever done that before, and I said no. And she told me to do it, and apparently I was doing it wrong because they both stopped me and told me that I was supposed to let out a little at a time and not go full like taking a piss on her. If you, hey man, the all these musicians, y'all are weirdos, yo. All these people in the music industry and the entertainment, y'all are weirdos. she t- and if you're joining in, man, I cannot see anybody right now. I'm just going off the cuff, man. But thank you if you are here, watching me go through these Cassie's situations. But let's see, what else we got? All right, says she was groomed. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm reading some of the stuff that people say. I can't pull it up on a thing, but I'm gonna read y'all some of the stuff that people are saying. This one person says, I believe she participated willingly, but at some point she didn't want to do it anymore. Um, I would say mostly yeah. She participated and willing to do it, but y'all got to remember, everybody ain't freaky 24 hours out the day. Some people are. Some people just can't help it. They just freaks 24 hours. But when you get into these little freaky situations, maybe once or twice is good. But I think as jealousy, tempers flare, arguments, drugs, I think that's what really derailed, and money. I think that's really what derailed it. I don't think that she just didn't want to do it anymore. I think, getting jealous over something, that always throws a monkey wrench to something. So just take my advice. If you want to be freaky them 2 or 3 times, man. Don't do that. Don't do it every day. Because somebody gonna get mad at each other. Somebody gonna get jealous. Some things are gonna happen, man. You know what I'm saying? That should be special occasion, not every day. And I do believe that Diddy had an insatiable appetite for doing it a lot. So I don't think that she didn't want to do it anymore. I just think she was like, let's do it. Okay, this time, then that time, then this time. I don't think it was an everyday thing for her. So I think that's what kind of derailed it. Cause she sounds like she's really down for it. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing wrong with it, but you can't overstep your boundaries. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I read that anyway. All right, another one says another person wrote. Y'all can't see it, but I can see it. She says she was groomed. She did anything to try to please him. The abuse still does not excuse his behavior. She was not groomed. I'm gonna be real with you. It's hard to groom somebody into freaky stuff that they don't like to do. They'll do it like once and then they don't want to do it no more. Usually when you talk somebody into something freaky, it's just something they already wanted to do anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I don't buy the grooming at all. Um, no, abusing somebody still is not excused. I agree with that part, but it's a fine line between grooming somebody and making them do something um beyond their will. And I think um that's going to be a matter of opinion because both of them at one time was willing to do it. Both of them. You know what I'm saying? And I don't, again, Cassie seemed like she was cool. It just seemed like Diddy was just on some F boy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. This one lady says she is not as innocent as we think. Hey man, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, you might be right. She might not be as innocent, but again, that doesn't excuse all the things that went on. You know what I'm saying? Um, she says, "I believe it. I don't feel sorry for Cassie." No, you definitely should feel sorry for people who've been done wrong. That doesn't mean you can't be done wrong. You know what I'm saying? People do people wrong all the time. You know, we have to start realizing that people get done wrong all the time, and sometimes the reaction may not be the reaction that you would do, but it's just the reaction of being done wrong. You know what I'm saying? She said she said those things because Diddy had already told her what she had to say and do. If she didn't, she knew he would beat her. Um, I doubt that. I doubt that. Diddy is a billionaire, or he was at least had a lot of money at the time. Um, Again, y'all got to remember, both these two characters were doing drugs and things like that. Also, you know, like, and I'm gonna defend marijuana. I love marijuana, but these drugs, any drug, you know what I'm saying, will, like with me. Let me see. I give you an example. If I smoke too much weed, I don't get paranoid. I get easily triggered. You know what I'm saying? I get more. I can I can be triggered a lot quicker. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't smoke weed that much. Alcohol, I get goofy. I get stupid drunk. You know what I'm saying? I get goofy. Um, so like these drugs, like psychologically, you can take you to places that you might not even go in your right mind. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that she ever thought he was gonna beat her. I think they both put hands on each other because of the dynamics of the relationship. Like I said, y'all gotta remember they doing freaky stuff, so they getting jealous of each other, they get mad at each other. You know what I'm saying? Like obviously Diddy was a super jealous dude. You know what I'm saying? He was super jealous dude, and obviously she wasn't gonna. Of course, she was getting mad and jealous. Think about it. She was getting probably mad and jealous of other dudes and women because Diddy like to swang. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna see. Once it. Oh, this dude says, "I keep telling y'all she is a villain that outsmarted another villain." I'm gonna be honest with you. Cassie is not a villain, yo. Oh, she's not a villain. Cause y'all gotta remember, man, she was like 18, 19 years old when she got into the game. I don't think even at 18 and 19, people have their who they want. Who you don't know who you are at 18 and 19. You have an idea of what you want and who you want to become, but you're not who you are at 18 and 19. So I don't think she was a villain. I definitely think when Diddy met her that young, he was like, okay, I'm gonna mold her, I'm gonna make her into whatever. And usually, when you're trying to mold somebody, and the other person thinking they something else, it's gonna clash at some point. And I just think that's what it was. Let's see. Oh, this is a good point. It said she said this person saying, and her current husband was listening to all this. So he was in, she was like, and her what is it? Her husband was in the courtroom listening to it. God, I ain't gonna lie. If I was her husband, I'd be like, man, you got to get an OnlyFans because this is the only way I'm gonna stay with you. You get an OnlyFans. You got to get an OnlyFans. I'm not rocking with this. This is too much. You don't even do that with us. Even it's us. And then y'all got to think about this too. Uh, Her children are gonna grow up, and this is gonna be like out there in the public, man. So I don't know, man. I'm gonna go to the next topic because this is depressing. This is depressing like a mug. Um, if y'all have not seen it, Toy Lane was reportedly stabbed 14 times and placed on a breathing apparatus. He was stabbed 2 times in the head, 7 in the back, 1 in the face, and 4 in the torso. Good God. It says, okay, I'm gonna read now. I read the title. I'm gonna read the actual. It said Tor was stabbed 14 times, including 7 wounds to his back, 4 to his torso, 2 to the back of his head, and 1 to the left side of his face. Both his lungs collapsed, and he was placed on a breathing apparatus. He is now breathing on his own despite being in pain. He is talking normally and in good spirits and deeply thankful to God that he is pulling through. He also wants to thank everyone for their continued prayers and support. Jesus. This is another thing. Um, let's see what we got else before I start talking. Okay, this is just him. Um, I say this. Even though Tory Lanez is one of those outspoken characters, nobody deserves to get, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. But unfortunately it happens. You know, you can't think you bigger than the next person. You gotta watch your back. You gotta even out even when you have your freedom. You know, look what happened when he was in a car with 2 drunk girls. You know what I'm saying? These things happen. Um, we wish him a speedy recovery if you know what I'm saying. But there are dangers out there. I don't know how he got stabbed like that though. I'm trying to figure out, was he in PC or was he out? You know what I'm saying? Was he out like with the regular? You know what I'm saying? With the regular crew? You know what I'm saying? With the regular people. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna put him in PC now. Protective custody. Um, I don't know about this one. I'm gonna be honest with you, because I feel like he has a he's a short dude like me. I'm taller than him, but I'm a short dude. But he has a complex as big as the world, and I'm sorry, dog. Like you can't have a complex like a he's hold on. He's a talented singer, but that complex, dog. Somebody always gonna bring you down the side. Somebody always gonna knock you out. Somebody always gonna beat you up. It is what it is. That's why I ain't never got beat up, because I don't have a complex. I tell you like it is. I tell you what's up. I square up with you, but I don't have a complex. And I think Tory Lanez, he's a little too arrogant. But again, he's a super talent, and I understand it. You know what I'm saying? Being short, and I understand you having amazing talent. And I like Tory Lanez. For those who don't know, I like Tory Lanez, but some of these dudes just be in and over their head. Some people believe in this Hollywood gangster. Man, people will come at you soon as you feel like things ain't going the way. Soon as you start having these weird arguments, you hearing rumors, and man, move around, dog. Move around. I say move around, man. I'm gonna read some of the stuff that people are saying. Um, let's see. Let's see. One person made a joke saying, "You sure he was stabbed? Maybe he stepped on glass." Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Now let's not forget though. You know what I'm saying? With the Megan Thee Stallion situation, it was. I'm gonna be honest. It was 100% his fault for the thing happening. Now whether he shot her or not, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? The gun powder supposedly been on the other girl. He ain't had no gun residue on him like that. He had a little bit, but not all of it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but what you think if you smashing two girls at the same time, trying to smash another when you get in the car and they all drunk? No, I try to walk my way out of situations when I know it's two girls, either I'm smashing or I know that's drunk. Get away from 'em. Get away from 'em. Now this woman says, the fact that this hit failed, I believe him now. God damn, there's not being nice. This other girl says, sound like the universe came and did Megan a favor, and she didn't have to. And no, I don't hate Tori, but this is the cycle of life. What you put into the universe will always come back to you. And I'm a strong believer in that. Oh, goodness. She wrote up. And that's the I I will say this again. He does have a way of putting a certain type of energy out, and dog, some people don't realize what type of energy they put out to somebody show them what's happening. You know what I mean? This other woman says, "Oh my God, next time don't shoot women." Come on, man. They didn't conclusively prove that he did do the shooting. Come on, man. We got to be fair now. He did go to jail, but it was not because of the shooting. It's because of, he was a felon. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna get into that, but anyway. His music too good. I'm ready to slide for Tory. You gonna have to go to jail first. You gonna have to slide for Tory in jail. People crazy. Then this other dude say, Rock Nation want him gone like today. um, how I want to say this. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to Rock Nation. But it could be some truth to that. Hey, sometimes you deal with forces you don't know to the extent of people to go through. Sometimes you just don't know. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Tory Lanez, man. Tory Lanez, man. We send them healing energy today. This is another little viral thing. I don't know if this is even a real clip of Diddy. I mean, not clip. That's a real picture. That's probably AI made. Because there is no cameras allowed in the courtroom. But a Diddy supporter was spotted going off courtside. I mean, that's a courtside. Going off outside the federal courthouse during Diddy's trial. Let's see what he got to say. I know they got some cussing. I hate playing the stuff with cussing, man. They be demonetizing everything. Here we go.
I'm fucking journey get through.
Oh shit!
You got a Biggie Smalls that don't
Look at this
I'm
shit.
fucking journey get through.
Look, I almost this motherfucker scared me. Look at this. Damn, that.
America, they told me that I'm a fucking jury.
I'm like, do he see the police standing there? I was like, he would have ran over here. I'm like, are y'all gonna come help? It looked like everybody was scared.
What is he saying?
He is going off right now. Yeah, if he want to go viral, he just almost did it. He almost went viral because he scared the shit out of me. God dumb. Yeah, he scared me. I'm like, where y'all guys is at? You seen that? I'm like, look, I knew I was scared when I felt like y'all was. I said, oh, hell to the no. Oh, look, he's still going on. Look, I am not. Listen, we may need security out here live at Diddy's trial. God damn it.
I'm fucking dirty, get through.
Oh.
All right, yeah, but there you go, Diddy supporters. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's all good. We ain't tripping. Let's go to Boosie. Man, Boosie Badass receives honorary PhD in music composition from Heritage University. Man, that's good. That's good news. We're proud of Boosie for receiving that honorary thing. Now we're gonna see what he got to say for Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers across the world. I want to tell y'all about my road to Mother's Day. Friday, bro, you know, I lost my battle in court. They won their appeal. You know, my case had got dropped. And they won their appeal. So now I'm going to be fighting these people again, you know, these feds. But I got my faith up, you already know.
Oh, man.
And it's crazy because I was so down Friday, right? And yesterday, Saturday, Heritage University made me a doctor, bro. Like, that's how God work, man. Like, I'm a doctor, like, Dr. Hatch. I'm a doctor, like, I'm a doctor, dog. Like, this shit crazy, man. This shit just feel like, man, bro, I wanted to cry, dog. Like, I'm a doctor, bro, so. When one thing happened, another thing, and then they could never take this away from me, you know?
That's facts.
When one thing happened, another thing, another blessing come, you know, so. Yeah, but I'm finna go through this again. I'm a powerful person, bro. I got some powerful people trying to take me down, you know, bro.
That's crazy.
That's my road to Mother's Day. I called my mama this morning. She told her I love her, you know, happy Mother's Day. I ain't gonna let nobody take my joy. I done been through too much, you know?
That's facts.
I'm finna post my fucking baby. Yeah. And call my man, you right, hey man, I'm finna post my baby. I need something to smile about. Yeah. Happy Mother's Day, man. Everybody across the world, man. Let y'all know we normal people, we be going through it just like y'all, you know.
Facts. Facts.
You gotta be grateful, man. I look around me, man. Grateful, man. I mean, I ain't gonna have no shortcut. I respect that with God. Like, I ain't gonna have the easy route. I'm built for this shit, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna get the easy route, bro.
Facts. All right, I want to say what's up to everybody joining in. I still ain't mastered how to get my chat to work right. You know what I'm saying? It's been all kind of technical things, but I will say this about this Boosie situation. He's saying I have to get more information on the actual case. I think it was the gun case, the gun case that he had, and I guess he's gonna have to go back to court for that because they appealed it and it was in the original decision was overturned. So that's kind of bad news, but at least, you know, he got his doctorate now, you know what I'm saying, honorary doctorate, you know what I'm saying, Dr. Boosie, you know what I'm saying, Dr. Hatch. it just goes to show you, man, like he said, everybody is going through something. You just have to keep treading along. He just had a new baby, like he said. And, you know, your life is your life. Everybody's gonna have up and downs, but I ain't gonna lie, they overturn that mud. I don't know, Boosie. That ain't looking too good. Maybe they presented new evidence or had some people who are willing to testify now, but I don't know, man. That sounds crazy. But I am gonna read some comments that people are saying. You know what I'm saying? It says this guy says, man, you are literally one of the God's strongest soldiers. And this is the thing with that. He definitely was put here to motivate people like him. Regardless of his controversies from back in the day, I'm not gonna touch that. But it was a lot of different things that was going on, and I don't want to speak on it, but it was a lot of different things, and I will say he is lucky that he's able to turn his life around the way he did. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a Boosie fan, so it is what it is. All right, next person says, praying for a positive outcome for you, Boosie, and congratulations. Facts. You know what I'm saying? That's good words. Let's say. I'm trying to remember. Let's see. I'm trying to see if anybody said anything good. Nah, it ain't no more good stuff out of here. It ain't no more. I'm gonna go to the next one. Um, I know y'all been seeing this around. I'm gonna play it again. Lil Wayne's girlfriend claims he kicked her and her daughter out on Mother's Day and proceeded to ask for lawyer recommendations. She cooking up a lawsuit, man. Y'all know what time it is when these women. As soon as you get through with these women, they already knew they was the jump off the 304, but now they acting like, oh my god, I need to sue him. Here we go.
Wayne literally kicked me and my daughter out on Mother's Day today, and I am just recovering from surgery. I am 5 weeks out from a full mommy makeover. I can't even lift boxes, but this man has his assistants and people coming to help kick us out today. And broke up with me on Mother's Day through text. And her birthday's next weekend. And I leave to New York this week for all the Sports Illustrated press. When I tell you that I am absolutely unsure on how to even process my emotions, if y'all got lawyer recommendations, please send them, because So yeah, I know he has 2 girls being flown in today, and who knows how many plethora of girls he has. I've been nothing but supportive to this man, loved him till the end of the fucking world, but Wayne literally kicked.
Now, the fact that she knows all these girls are coming in and out, he didn't just start doing this yesterday. This is the problem I have with these women who want to be the jump off for these rappers. You're not the only one, but I guess they done got into it or something, or he's done. You know what I'm saying? You're a 304 with a look like a 20-year-old daughter. Y'all, you lugging her around, man. I'm gonna tell you, find you a man that loves you. Get a real family and life, and y'all live your life. Stop trying to be next to these rappers and next to these dudes who got money. If you're okay with being a 304, your time will expire at some point. It's just what it is. And these women have the luxury of being able to expose these rich people and these rappers and entertainers after they feel like they've been used. But being used go both ways. It's a two-way street. It's always a two-way street. You're staying for the exposure, the money, and the things you get with it. He wants you to be there because he want to smash. Oh my God, man. And then the fact that she's like, yeah, give me some lawyer recommendations, dog. America is the new Sodom and Gomorrah. I'm sorry. we are the Sodom and Gomorrah. You can't tell me no different. You can't tell me no different at this point. Can't. All right, I'm gonna read some of the stuff. This lady saying, I mean, that dude say, he's saying, lawyer recommendations for what? The daughter in the back shaking her head got me weak for no money, for no money for y'all. I don't know what he talking about. Just move on simply because he broke up with you. It's just time to sue these females. I tell you, yeah. Then this other person said, "Shouty daughter, her birthday next weekend. Get a job." Precisely my point. Precisely my point. Like, I don't know how many times we're gonna have to hear these sob stories. Oh, I was up under Wayne and I loved him the most. Yeah, he had 100 girls, but I loved him more. And I can't believe he let me go. He didn't want to be with me anymore. Yeah, he has like 8 other girls coming in. I swear. And I ain't trying to get like crazy on this or not, but some women, y'all settle for anything. Y'all settle for anything. Just like some dudes, they settle for anything. But women, y'all take it to another level. He could be smashing everybody, and y'all just be like, "Oh, it's okay. He loves me." Like, what the? And y'all, and a lot of women do anything for money too. You know, I ain't trying to make it racy or not. I love women. Your boy 50 Cent is asking, yo, no, ain't nobody know what happened to this guy. 50 Cent is asking the question of all questions. What happened to Farnsworth Bentley? Where is he at? Because I'm pretty sure 50 wanna what is it? 50 wanna interview him. 50 messy. Shout out to Farnsworth Bentley. You know what I'm saying? For ducking the Diddy juice. Oh, let me read these comments real quick. The first dude say, Diddy tore the frame. Oh, it says Diddy tore him out the frame. Then another person said, he definitely got a story to tell. And I'm gonna be honest with you, yeah, he do. Because Farnsworth Bentley was a Diddy do boy. Diddy used him for all his talents. This other dude said he was caught stealing from the diddler. That is true. That is true. He was caught stealing. That is true. I don't have time to go into it now, but whenever I get this right, I'll be able to go in more detail. Dude is married with kids. Yeah, I know it. I know he knows and saw everything. Bro, married, got rich off his non-disclosure. He in Atlanta acting up on at the dance concerts. Last seen the dude on International Players Anthem music video. Yeah, but I'm sorry, I couldn't be a whatever Farnsworth Bentley's was. Somebody say the S word. Nah, it didn't sue her. They say he was a notorious thief. Yep. So Diddy cut him loose. Absolutely. Absolutely. And for those people who don't know about that story, is I think I forgot who told that story. It's a comedian. Told that story about Farnsworth Bentley stealing, I think, Diddy watch or something. He was supposed to return it and never returned it. But yeah, I think that's what it was on that end. Now let's go to your boy Ricky Rose. Ricky Rose, man. You better ask Shannon Sharp about them got dang on pinky toes. But here we go. Rick Ross reveals fan been stalking him for about 3 years.
Put me on your story like this. Like this was one time, like a few months ago.
Can you be honest to everyone in my story?
Yes.
How long have you been stalking me?
Put me on your story like this. Like this was one time.
Be honest.
No, like not that long.
How long?
Years. Just like
Sorry, Mr. Ross. I would
3
never
years.
stalk you. Okay,
You're
like
amazing. You're
it's
amazing.
like 6 months.
No, it's 3 years.
Okay, you're right.
Oh shh.
Be honest.
No, like not that long.
How long?
years.
That's crazy. And I'll be honest with you on that. These rappers be knowing which girls is gonna go, and these girls are not shy about going there with these rappers. I almost can guarantee that's gonna be his next little boo. After he done dropped all these black girls, he gonna try to get up that snow mountain. He gonna try to get up that snow mountain. Let's see. What's this dude say? This dude say they love playing with them snow bunnies. This next dude say, oh, this next woman say, she finna sue him in about 3 years. They, this other woman say they never learn. Then they say, well. Guess who is going to be getting sued after Shannon Sharp? Y'all sure love playing in the snow. Lawyer up, buddy. Dude said I could never swim in those waters. Yeah, right. Dudes always saying they won't mess with a such and such girl, a big girl, a skinny girl, a ugly girl, a white girl, a black girl. They always saying what they won't mess with. But I could guarantee 90%, 95%, 99% of men who say they ain't gonna never smash that, they smash. Or they're going to smash. 99%, that's right. It's a rare 1% that be like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. Let me see what else I got on there. Oh yeah, I want to play this. I got 2 more. This is Shannon Sharp on the allegations surrounding him while speaking on Shadur Sanders. Y'all check this out. This is crazy.
Stop worrying about what people that don't know you think.
I think a lot of people have.
Stop worrying about that because Ocho, you heard me say this. All I want people to love. I just need the people that I love to love me.
Come on now.
See, you trying to see you trying to and you know, obviously the elephant is not in the room. He outside, but everybody knows what I'm going through. A lot of people have a lot to say. But as my brother been calling me, a lot of people, and thank you everybody that's reached out and the thoughts and prayers. I sincerely appreciate that. But when you think about it, Ocho, man, 50% of the people don't care that you got problems. The other 50% glad you got them.
Come on, Pastor.
So now
Come on,
what?
Pastor. Take your time.
I agree with you, Dort. I'm not worried about. Look, I'm where I am.
Right.
This is where I am. I'm in Cleveland. 31 other teams that didn't select me, and I understand that there's some teams, you know, Cincinnati and Baltimore, and certain teams weren't in the realm for a quarterback. I get it. I'm not talking about those. Thank you, Cleveland, for giving me an opportunity. Because sometimes all you need is an opportunity. And now what you do with that opportunity will tell us who and what you are. But the thing is, Ocho, is that, you know, you have to learn that I'm learning, and it's still a learning process, is that you got to drown out the noise, man. You can't be concerned with everybody because everybody's going to have an opinion. Everybody think they know you. They really do. Everybody think they know you when they really don't. They heard this or they heard that. Have you ever talked to Shannon? Have you ever been around with Shannon? Have you been around Ocho? Have you been in Ocho's presence? So what makes you think you know him? How well do you know him? So Shador, just go do your thing. That's all. That's all they can do now, Ocho. It's about playing. At some point in time, the talking will stop.
You got to play.
The playing will start. The cream will rise to the top, and then we'll have something to talk about. But right now, I don't really.
Yeah.
They keep. I think sometimes.
All right. I will say this. Shannon Sharp has been trying his best to keep things in order, man. But I'm gonna be honest, when you have money, when you have power, your brain goes to somewhere else. And he's speaking a lot of truth, but at the same time, the people who you should have listened to and the people that cared about you actually told you to your face what's happening. So you kind of singing to the choir at this point. You know, most of the people that you're talking about that maybe quote unquote glad you got the problems, nobody was hating on you to make you to want you to fall off. People were just telling you the truth, and I think this is a lot of times with these type of people, they have a hard time listening. Like, people have a hard time listening and taking real criticism, and that's a flaw that I see in Shannon Sharpe. That's a big flaw. Like, we as men are taught, we're taught to, like, okay, you get the power, you get the girls, you get the gada. But once you get the money and the power, and then you start to get the girls, they're only there for that. And sometimes you believe in that money and power so much that you forget, man, it's people that would love to see you fall, would love to have your money, not just to be around it, but to have your money. And I think Shannon Sharpe's arrogance exudes even through something like this. So I can't say I feel bad for him, but we were looking to Shannon Sharpe, especially me. I like Shannon Sharpe show. I like his show, but dog, you got to suck this one up, bro. You had plenty of time to steer the ship in the other direction. You had plenty of time to stop and be like, okay, let me not let this go to my head. And you had plenty of people around you that really spoke their minds. I'm speaking on Monique and Cat Williams, were two of the most prolific people on your platform who actually told you what's happening. And I think that's the only thing with Shannon Sharpe. Like, again, I rock with him. I'm not here to bash him, but the truth is the truth. The truth is the truth. Let's go to the next one. One more. Let's see if I can get one more in. I don't know if I got one more. We'll go to Lil Woody. Lil Woody with a message, aka YSL Woody.
This is a message to the youth. When I was towing guns and doing whatever I was doing with guns, I wasn't having fun and I wasn't making no money. Yeah, you may got 5,000 here, 10,000 there, 20, 30, 50, 100,000 there. Let me tell you something about that fast money. The faster you get, the faster you go. When you work hard and work strong for that money, guess what? You're going to treat it wise. You're going to spend it wise. My message is, man, put them guns down. Get that money. You feel me? Ain't nothing like a better feeling than getting that money, man. When you get the money, all the girls want you. Girls don't want niggas that out here towing guns. Little girls want niggas that tow guns. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you don't, on the time you're supposed to be towing the gun, and when you're going to protect your family, somebody trying to take something from you. Other than that, ain't no purpose of towing no gun, man. Robbing ain't nobody ever succeeded in life robbing everybody. They got caught at some point and they got the rest of their life. Get this message to the youth.
Alright, that shit's kind of messing up, but it is what it is. I do respect the fact that he's trying to at least steer people in the right direction. This is kind of what I wanted Charleston White to be on. Like, you ain't gotta be all in niggas' faces with the craziness and talking crazy and putting down black people. This is a message from a street dude who done did some time, dude done did some real street stuff that can bring light to things. And I think this is what Charleston White needs to do, or wanted to do, but couldn't do it because he didn't have the street credibility. You know, somebody like Woody, I think, is definitely doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? And I respect that. You know, regardless of what he's done in his past, if he's truly sorry for and repentant for his sins and all that good stuff, I can deal with it, because we all make mistakes. We're human. We're people. We're put on this earth to make the mistakes and to learn from it and to be about build and hopefully be a better person, be a better man, you know, to build up your spirit in a certain way. And I think Woody's on that path. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm not. He's one of those people who did a lot of dirt. So, you know, sometimes, you know, the universe will correct that. But at least he's putting that positive energy out there, whether you believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. That's just my thoughts on it. Now I'm gonna read some of this stuff. A lot of people saying facts and all that stuff, but this one person says, "Shut up. You killed people. You killed people. Who cares about your advice?" God. He said, and a lot of people are responding to this dude and saying, "You can tell you ain't ever been through nothing." You know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, you know, it's all a different of opinion, and a lot of people will have this type of attitude. This one dude says, "Facts. My little cousin robbed the wrong person, and now he's trying to learn to walk again. And I don't feel sorry for him. I would have did the same thing too to protect my family." You know what I'm saying? Facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people think that street life is the way to go. A lot of times it's not the way to go. You know, you shouldn't have to go through all that street stuff and get hurt and dang near dead or in jail to learn, you know what I'm saying, from your mistakes. So, you know, yeah, definitely, you know, try to learn from your mistakes. This guy says, "That's what I'm talking about. Reach one, teach one." Well said, big dog. Yeah, a lot of people on here are being positive, which is a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I'm so proud of you, Woody. These kids need to hear someone like yourself that has been through the storm and you never gave up. Keep doing your job. God has his hand all on your life. Yeah, you know, again, a lot of people who did dirt weren't allowed to, you know what I'm saying, didn't have the opportunity to change their life and speak. So I'm glad he did. I'm glad he did. You know, it's a lot out there, man. That's it for the moment. I probably will be recording some. Y'all be looking out for some new videos coming up real soon. I'll be posting them, some new reaction videos and all that. But make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Go to my website, www.exclusiveheatseries.com, and I will